The aesthetics of worship is something of an oxymoron in much of evangelicalism today. Questions regarding what music to use, what a sanctuary should look like, and other liturgical questions are answered more by pragmatic utilitarian concerns or emotional effect than they are by any concern for objective beauty. And yet, the Bible has much to say about aesthetics. The term aesthetics finds its root in the Greek word aistasis, which means I perceive, feel, or sense. Aesthetics involves how ideas are expressed, which affects perception. Every way in which we encounter truth shapes the way we perceive the truth. Like rose-colored glasses, aesthetic form is the lens through which we perceive truth, and the color of the lens affects our perception of the truth. That's aesthetics. Whenever the term aistasis appears in the Greek New Testament, or even in the Greek translation of the Old Testament, it carries the idea of right perception, discernment, and wisdom. Wisdom is the ability to take all of the knowledge you have gleaned about God and His world, and then discern how other elements fit into the larger whole, whether they be ways of life, personal experiences, events happening around us. Wisdom, discernment, aistasis, is the capacity to discern what fits in God's design for the world and what does not fit. As Paul says in Philippians 1, the cultivation of knowledge and discernment ought to be the aim of all Christian sanctification. Many Christians accumulate a lot of knowledge, but relatively few truly have the capacity to perceive how that knowledge fits together harmoniously so that, as Paul continues in Philippians 1:10, we may approve things that are excellent. Biblical discernment is the capacity to approve what is truly excellent, what is fitting. So how do we cultivate the kind of wisdom, aistasis, that Paul prays for in Philippians 1:9? How do we cultivate the virtue of being able to rightly perceive fittingness? Hebrews 5:14 says that our powers of discernment are trained by constant practice. Knowledge is formed by thinking, but judgment, wisdom, is formed by doing, by practice. You can't talk people into delighting in beautiful things. You have to help people experience beautiful things. In other words, the only way to form the virtue of being able to rightly perceive fittingness, to rightly perceive beauty, is by handling beautiful things. The only way to learn to approve what is excellent is by beholding excellent things. As we encounter true beauty, our capacity to perceive beauty ourselves is what cultivates the virtue of wisdom. Or, to put it another way, beauty itself forms within us aistasis as we learn to delight in those things that are worthy of delight. When we immerse ourselves in beauty, in natural beauty, or in works of art that manifest profound order in God's world as He has intended, our powers of discernment are trained to be able to discern harmony in the created order. True beauty helps us to form lenses through which we are better able to perceive the beauty of God and His sovereign will in His world. Beautiful works of the imagination form your capacity to properly perceive fittingness in the world. Beauty is fittingness. And so when we immerse ourselves in beauty, in works of art and means of communication that manifest a profound fittingness in God's world as He has intended, our capacity to perceive what is fitting in the created order is further developed. By studying and immersing ourselves, and especially performing truly beautiful works of art, we are developing wisdom, the ability to perceive a part, a moment frozen in time, and discern how that part fits in the whole of God's all-wise and beautiful plan for His world. Beauty is an essential part of our Christian formation and worship, since it is what forms within us true love in all knowledge and in all judgment. And the ultimate purpose of delighting in God's beauty is so that our love for Christ might abound yet more and more in knowledge and in all judgment, and that we may approve things that are excellent, that we may be sincere and without offense till the day of Christ, being filled with the fruits of righteousness, which are by Jesus Christ, unto the glory and praise of God. For this reason, we need Christians who will immerse themselves in beautiful things. We need Christians who will create beautiful things for God's glory and for the cultivation of the wisdom of God's people. And Redeemer School of the Arts will help in that way. RSA will help students learn what beauty is, immersing themselves in beauty and teaching them to create beautiful music and beautiful art for the glory of God and for the wisdom of God's people.